Jenny is a song about an old crush, basically. It's sort of a nostalgic song, and the whole concept behind it just came out of the name Jenny, in a sense. When I was working on it, when the ideas were coming, the name Jenny just sort of came out in the words, and it conjured up these sort of ideas of summer and about the past and the beach and being young and I guess liking somebody, but you're sort of scared to say anything, or that kind of vibe. And it kind of started off. It went through a bit of an evolution. The first iteration was a kind of a sort of strummy, more of an upbeat kind of Tom Petty kind of thing. Heard your band playing on the radio, man, how you been? Funny, everybody's gotta leave just to come back again. It had a bit more of that kind of sassy swagger. And I had the whole thing recorded, and all the parts were sort of made around that idea. But something just didn't quite sit right for me, and so even with the drums and the bass and everything, I didn't change anything, but I kind of went back into the guitar part and was noodling around because just something wasn't right about it. And eventually I kind of came up with this sort of like that kind of drony upper note, which to me it kind of I started getting excited because it just had the right feel. It sort of was that nostalgic, melancholy thread that kind of fit perfectly with this sort of concept, which, in a deeper sense, is about an old crush, of course, not a factual one, but of course I've experienced those things. I'm sure we all have. But it made me think about a famous book that I really like by Marcel Proust called Swann's Way, which is in some ways about a man who, he's infatuated with this woman, but he's created this perfect ideal of her in his mind that he's convinced is her. Now, of course, she's her own thing in herself, and it's the discrepancy, the gap between those things that causes him so much anguish and pain, because every time she acts in a way that he thinks is out of her character, it kills him. It's breaking his heart, because he's not accepting that she's her own thing and that she's different than the idea that he has of her. And I think we do this. Everybody does this. You create versions of other people in your mind, and I think the best relationships, of course, are the ones where there's the least amount of discrepancy between who they are and who you think they are. Of course, it's just a matter of, it's as simple as understanding someone and feeling understood by someone. Easier said than done. Anyway, here it is. Heard your band playing on the radio, man, how you been? Funny, everybody's gotta leave just to come back again. Fake tan weatherman says we're getting more of this heat. Catchy little tune, yeah, I saw her last June at the beach. Yeah. This life is just so funny, baby, don't laugh. I heard that Jenny's moving back. Yeah. I keep my fantasies all on the inside. I fear my heart is beating on the outside. Hate down, hung around. Jenny used to be so shy. When she met her boyfriend, she couldn't look him straight in the eye. Hey man, secondhand, I heard her life was falling apart. Her boyfriend had a habit, but he hid it real well at the start. This life is just so funny, baby, don't laugh. I can't believe she's coming back, yeah. I keep my fantasies all on the inside. I fear my heart is beating on the outside. I see a mansion gleaming on the hillside. I close my eyes and dream of Jenny inside. Anyway, there's more, but that's the gist. Thanks.